Welcome to today's edition of Crypto Corner at InvestorIdeas.com. News on what's driving the cryptocurrency market. Hello everyone, this is Sam Mowers here. Welcome to episode 862 of the Crypto Corner podcast. Now, Crypto Corner was recently named one of 14 of the best crypto and blockchain podcasts by the site Your Oyster, that's Y-O-R-E, Oyster. You can check out this list along with a write-up about Crypto Corner over at youroyster.com/blog/best-crypto-podcasts. Now for news today, Marathon and Hut 8 have posted June updates, and BNXA has announced new developments. But just before we get into the show today, a quick reminder that if you enjoy this podcast, please feel free to share it or leave us a review. And as always, I recommend checking out some of the other podcasts on InvestorIdeas.com. This includes the Cannabis Podcast, the Clean Tech and Climate Change Podcast, along with many others, all of which will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. All right, so Marathon Digital Holdings, Inc., which trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker MARA, has published unaudited Bitcoin production and miner installation updates for June 2022. Some highlights include the production of 707 self-mined Bitcoin during Q2 2022, the installation of 29,640 miners at the company's Texas facilities, and total Bitcoin holdings sitting at 10,055 Bitcoins. Fred Thiel, Marathon's chairman and CEO, explained, quote, "In Texas, despite multiple assurances that energization would occur in June, Compute North's energy provider is still awaiting federal agency confirmation of its exempt status for tax purposes based upon its arrangements with Compute North. In the meantime, installations of our miners have been progressing on schedule. We now have 29,640 miners, representing approximately 2.9 exahash per second, installed and ready for energization in Texas. Approximately 20,000 of these miners, representing an estimated 1.9 exahash per second, have been installed at Compute North's first major facility, which is located on a wind farm in West Texas." End quote. Moving along, Hut 8 Mining Corp., which trades on the NasDaq under the ticker HUT, has posted a production and operations update for June 2022. Highlights there include the mining of 328 Bitcoin, an average of 10.9 per day, a total Bitcoin balance held in reserve of 7,406 as of June 30th, and an installed operating capacity of 2.78 exahash per second also as of June 30th. The company's CEO Jamie Leverton said the following, quote, "The team had a successful month in North Bay and will continue to scale up over the next few weeks. We are confident that our HODL strategy, coupled with the uncorrelated recurring revenue from our high-performance computing business, will allow us to continue to successfully navigate the current market." End quote. BNXA Holdings, Inc., which trades on the TSXV under the ticker symbol BNXA, has announced some key growth and product launches for the period ending June 30th. This includes the enabling of local payments in South Africa, as well as the signing of 16 new partners. Holger Arians, the company's CEO, said, quote, "Local payments are one of the key reasons our partner ecosystem is so strong and continues to grow. As the only major on-ramp to offer local payments in South Africa, we provide our partners access to millions of end users looking to purchase digital assets with lower fees than credit cards and higher payment conversions. For BNXA, our payment service allows for greater liquidity in the digital asset space without direct exposure or balance sheet exposure to the underlying assets. This is a major milestone for BNXA, our partners, and their users." End quote. That does it for today's Crypto Corner. If you would like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website, and this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products, services, or securities. Investors are reminded all investment involves risk and possible loss of investment. To hear more InvestorIdeas.com podcasts, please visit InvestorIdeas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can also hear our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Audible, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and most audio platforms available.